Welcome to the third video of our 7-part comparison series. Today we're taking a look at the batteries. Now pay close attention. All displays are on maximum brightness, the phones are connected to the internet and Bluetooth is also on, but there are no SIM cards in any of these smartphones. Of course, to begin the test, all batteries are fully charged. We will start by streaming a 1.5 hour HD video from YouTube. The iPhone 5s has a 1560 mAh battery, which is the smallest here. The Lumia 1020 has 2000 and the Galaxy S4 2600. So I'm really curious as to who's going to win this test. Let's go. The 1.5 hour video is done playing, so let's take a look at our batteries. And the Galaxy S4 and the iPhone 5s share the lead. They both have 87% left, while the Lumia 1020 lost 17%. Next up is playing Temple Run for 30 minutes. After half an hour of gaming, the Galaxy S4 was able to take the lead. It has now 79% left. The iPhone 5s is a close second, 75%, and the Lumia 1020 really lost a lot of juice. It has only 63% remaining. For the next part of this test, we are filming for 45 minutes with the back cameras of these smartphones. I've repositioned them in a way that they filmed my living room and not just a boring black table. After 45 minutes of filming, the order doesn't change. The S4 is still ahead at 60%, the iPhone 5s has 37% and the Lumia 1020 21%. I also checked the phones for heat, but the only thing that got hot was the lens of the Lumia 1020. For the rest of the video, I turned Bluetooth off. I also restarted the phones just to see if maybe the battery percentages jump, but that didn't happen and the results I just gave you were confirmed. So now we're listening to a mixtape on SoundCloud for an hour on full volume, but the displays are turned off. Alright, an hour has passed and the Lumia 1020 is at 3%, which means we're ending the test right now. The iPhone 5s is our second place finisher. It just entered the red zone and it's down to its last 20%. Our winner is the Galaxy S4. It has 52% left, which is a great result. The Galaxy S4 did win this test, but also consider this. Its display isn't as bright as the iPhone 5s display, but then again, the iPhone 5s is significantly smaller than the other two devices. What I also want to say is that even with the Lumia 1020, you will get through the day if you're not a huge power user, meaning if you don't check your emails every 5 minutes or you don't do hour-long gaming sessions, then it will probably last you all day, but you will have to charge it every night. Just as with the iPhone 5s and the Galaxy S4, it really depends on how much you use it. Maybe it will even last you 2 full days. Here's the thing with these battery tests. I do my very best to keep everything the same. So restart all 3 devices 1 minute before shooting. There's no energy saving mode going on. But still, I can't fully control what happens in the background, like what apps start running in the background. So the takeaway from this video should be that the Galaxy S4 clearly has the best battery, but I wouldn't say that it has a 32%, it won this test by 32 points, because next time we do this, it might only be 30 or it might even be 35%. So just remember, Galaxy S4, iPhone 5s, Lumia 1020. The last thing I want to talk about in this video is the fact that the Galaxy S4 has a removable battery. Me personally, I'm a huge fan of removable batteries, and that's just because over time battery performance can go down. If that's the case with your S4 battery, just take it out, go to Amazon and get a new one for $10 to $20. Also, there are power batteries available. We are talking 5000 mAh batteries for your phone. That means not having to charge your phone for 3 or 4 nights in a row. Just awesome. Also, as you know, sometimes batteries die. And if your phone has a non-removable battery, then it can be very expensive to replace this battery and it might not be worth it. And that's the reason why millions of phones are just put away, because the battery doesn't work anymore, but everything else in the phone works perfectly fine. And that's just bad for the environment, because all these precious materials go to waste, and it's sad for the person who bought this phone. He spent a lot of hard-earned cash on a phone, then the battery dies and he can't use it anymore. So that's why I like removable batteries better. Alright guys, that's all the content I have for you in this video. But I would love for you to answer this question. How do you feel about removable versus non-removable batteries? I know that many people don't like removable batteries because they feel the design of a smartphone where you can remove the battery looks cheap and doesn't feel good. So me personally, I'm a pragmatic guy. I don't really care about that, but I would love to hear from you. then the 3 videos you see right here. The first one is the first part of this comparison series where we compare the displays. Then the second video is the 4th video where we compare the performance of these smartphones. And the 3rd video is our scratch test of the iPhone 5S. Alright guys, I'll see you there. Bye.